Active inventory reached a new high for the year in Durham region, but the average sale price also climbed in October. So in this video, we're going to talk about what's really happening in our real estate market with a focus on Pickering, Ajax, and Whitby. I'm going to break down the numbers, and I'll also give you my opinion on the trends and what to expect as a buyer or seller in this market based on my experiences with my own clients. If you're new to my videos, my name is Jessie McClellan, and I'm a realtor here in Oshawa, Ontario with the Lisa Abbott team. If you'd like to stay up to date on everything happening in the Durham region real estate market, and if you find this video helpful, I'd appreciate if you'd hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this one. I also have a full Durham region market update video on my channel and another video focusing on Oshawa and Clarington, so if you'd like to watch either of those after this one, they'll be available on my channel as well, and I'll link them in the description. And if you watch this video and you have any questions for me about our market, or if you're ready to take that next step towards buying or selling a home in Durham region, there's a link in the description where you can book a call with me at a time that works best for you. Starting with Whitby, the average sale price increased 2.3% and now sits at $1,027,000 for all property types in Whitby. But much like the rest of Durham region, the other numbers indicate we're still trending towards a market that is favoring buyers more with each passing month. From September to October, the number of new listings increased a small amount from 341 to 353, while the number of sales declined from 124 to 120. The number of active listings at the end of October increased from 335 from the end of September, which was 301. So like the other areas in Durham region, inventory is slowly building month over month in Whitby as well. The average days on market it takes to sell a home increased from 16 to 17 days, which is right in line with the average for the whole region. The sales to new listing ratio dropped to 34%, and the sale to list price remained the same at 101%. Despite the increase to the average sale price, Whitby still shows signs of inventory increasing very slowly and moving towards a more buyer-friendly market. In general, Whitby is still holding fairly strong. It's always commanded a premium over the other areas surrounding it, and that is mostly still the case. You can find some good opportunities in freehold townhomes right now in Whitby and much of Durham region. However, some of the recent townhome sales in Whitby have been in line with comparable townhome sales in both Oshawa and Curtis. So that's an area of opportunity for some buyers, as those homes typically go for a higher price than their Oshawa or Clarington counterparts. Next, I'll move on to Ajax, which saw a 4% average price decrease during the month of October. The average sale price in Ajax now sits at $952,000. Overall, the numbers are very similar to Whitby's. We saw a small increase to new listings and a small drop in the number of sales that happened month over month. Ajax saw just 81 sales during the month of October. The issue with Ajax and other areas seeing a really low volume of sales is that it makes it a little bit harder to get a feel for what's really happening in the market by using only market stats. October ended with 220 active listings and an increase from 2.3 to 2.7 months of inventory. The most interesting number to me was that the average days on market actually decreased from 17 down to 13 days. I've looked through the sales to see if there was an obvious reason why that happened, and I didn't see one given that no other indicators showed things picked up. I would imagine that this is more due to the fact we saw such a small amount of sales that the data can be skewed much more easily. The sale to list price ratio decreased from 104% to 102%, bringing it closer to the average ratio we're seeing across Durham region right now. There's less buyers bidding over asking and less homes being listed for sale that are expecting over asking. And the sales to new listing ratio dropped to 32.9%. So similar to Whitby and some other areas, the months of inventory being under 3 still suggests it's technically a seller's market. However, the sales to new listing ratio is suggesting we're into a buyer's market, and from my perspective, it's neither. It feels like we're in a more balanced market right now, in my opinion. Some nice pockets in Ajax have taken some pretty sizable hits on pricing this year. Not that long ago, if you wanted an affordable home in Ajax, your options were usually restricted to the smaller and older wartime homes, many of which are sandwiched in between the 401 and Kingston Road. And while those still present an affordable entry point for many people, some townhomes and smaller detached homes that skyrocketed when the market was near its peak have now dropped back down to a much more affordable price. And another area that we're seeing some surprisingly affordable homes come up in is Pickering. The average price in Pickering dropped 3.5% in October and now sits at $939,000. The market in Pickering is moving slower than many other areas of Durham region. The months of inventory actually decreased slightly, but it's still above 3.3 months, which is stepping into more balanced market territory. Month over month, the number of new listings increased from 252 to 289 listings, and the number of sales actually saw a small increase, but only from 77 in September to 91 in October. The average days on market increased to 19 days, which is still higher than the average in Durham region, and the sales to new listing ratio increased very slightly, but it still sits at just 31.5%. Right now, there is quite a gap in the Pickering real estate market. Detached homes in Pickering still command a big premium, but we're seeing a lot of condo townhomes and stacked condo townhomes that are coming up for sale, and the market for those seems to be surprisingly slow considering the prices of these stacked townhomes in Pickering is on par with the pricing of stacked townhomes in Clarington. A lot of these condo townhomes are also new builds that were just recently finished, and with some more projects set to complete in the near future and owners starting to take possession, we might continue to see these new homes hit the market and sell at these more affordable prices. If you're a buyer right now, there are some great opportunities for you across Durham region, from condos to detached homes, and the sellers from now until the end of the year are going to be more motivated to get a sale done. So if you're trying to find a deal in this market, I would get pre-approved and just keep an eye on new listings and where homes are selling to start to get a feel for the market. If you're selling a property, I would recommend you interview agents and find someone who is on top of the market and the week-to-week changes, someone who has a clear pricing strategy with up-to-date information, and someone who is willing to put the time and money into your home to make it show like a 10 out of 10 online and in person, because the homes that aren't showing at the top of their potential are sitting on the market and either getting beat up by lowball offers or not seeing any offers at all. If you'd like to speak with me, my contact information and link to book a call is in the description. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!